Welcome back to AM 590 and 99.7 on your FM dial and everywhere at newsradioklbj.com. Let's give them the business. It's brought to you by myfurnituremarket.com. As expected, the Austin School Board, will look to the voters for approval of a hike in the property tax rate. The proposed increase would add 9 cents, bringing the rate to 95 cents per $100 evaluation. Yeah, the district says its deficit has grown to $119 million, and a voter approval would bring that down to about $79 million. Still a budget gap, of course. Ken Zarefis is with the group Education Austin, the local teachers union, and says it's not the school board's fault that this deficit exists.
I've also seen a state that continues to drain public education, continues to refuse to fund the very institution that prepares our future, that takes care of our kids.
The additional tax rate would add up to about $412 for the average homeowner. It only accounts for the increase for school taxes. One of the issues that is impacting everyone these days is affordability. Prices have gone up dramatically for things like gas and groceries. Well, just name it. Everything's gone up. A recent survey from the University of Houston shows 90% of Texans consider housing affordability to be a major problem. Realtor Lisa Munoz tells KXAN that Austin remains a very difficult place for people to settle down.
What we found in Austin is that affordability is a real barrier to entry for a lot of folks. So even though the market's better for buyers than it's been in decades, prices are still really expensive.
Yeah, the latest housing report from the Austin Board of Realtors shows growth in sales in Bastrop, Caldwell, Hayes, and Williamson counties, but not in Travis County. The median price for a home in the Austin area is now $585,000. And with a look at your money, here's reporter Jessica Ettinger.
Wall Street opens this morning after a winning day for the major averages. The S&P 500 index and the NASDAQ each hit fresh record highs yesterday.
It's going to be very, very difficult to stop this market from going higher. And the reason is data is being set up to be lukewarm. Good news is good news, bad news is bad news. But you blend those two together and you get lukewarm data overall, and this market wants to go higher.
Bank of America's Chris Heisey on CNBC. No big economic data coming this week. Next week, we're going to get another read on inflation. Gold closed at another record high yesterday, above $2,541 an ounce. Democratic presidential hopeful Kamala Harris, the first candidate to announce a clear plan to attack the U.S. debt problem.
Raising corporate taxes. She's now endorsing a hike in the corporate tax rate to 28%. That is, NBC News reports, her first major proposal to raise revenues. It is something of a reversal for corporate America, which has been enjoying 21% corporate rates since the Trump tax cuts. And of course, President Trump has said he will keep those in place and perhaps go farther if he can.
CNBC's Eamon Javers. GM making fresh job cuts.
General Motors is laying off more than 1,000 salaried employees globally in its software and services division. That includes roughly 600 job cuts at GM's tech campus near Detroit. In a statement, it said the company is simplifying, quote, for speed and excellence.
CNBC's Kelly Evans. More people are trying to avoid involving their insurance company after a minor car accident. About 3/4 of all U.S. drivers say they try to pay cash for repairs now rather than call the insurer and risk a premium increase, according to a survey by LendingTree.
McDonald's investors are, well, frankly, all mixed smiles.
Yeah, they're bringing in more customers. McDonald's is poised for a comeback for investors, according to a note by Evercore ISI.
Analysts writing that the company appears poised to recover in the back half of 2024 and 2025, writing, quote, last week's sales success with commemorative cuts evidences that the brand is strong and becoming less encumbered by a poor value perception. The franchisees, which operate more than 90%, of McDonald's locations, they'll be the ones to set the prices. And what's key here with this national value offer that they've had for more than a month now is that McDonald's is definitely on a pause right now in terms of price hikes. Now they're looking for ways to bring those prices down and bring customers back in.
CNBC's Kate Rogers. On today's watch list, we get earnings from Lowe's, Coty, and home builder Toll Brothers. Tonight is the extended deadline for the Department of Justice to decide on whether to block or approve the proposed merger of Alaska and Hawaiian Airlines. And Paramount Plus is now $8 a month for new subscribers. The plan with Showtime goes up to $13 a month today.
That is reporter Jessica Ettinger at 5:54. A major cybersecurity breach has been uncovered.
Fox on on Tech.
According to a new lawsuit, millions of people's Social Security numbers are now up for grabs on the dark web. Initial reports say nearly 3 billion records were compromised, including names, addresses, and birthdays. The lawsuit claims that data was not encrypted, which means basic cybersecurity measures were not used to protect very sensitive information. The hack became public when a lawsuit was filed against National Public Data. This is a company that sells personal information for background checks. The class action lawsuit claims the company never told the people affected about the breach. After the lawsuit made headlines, NPD acknowledged and confirmed the extremely sensitive data was leaked. The lawsuit is asking for $5 million in damages, as well as delete all personal information and get a third party to check its cybersecurity every year for the next 10 years. With Fox on Tech, I'm Dana Marie McNichol, Fox News.
It is 5:55.
The Todd and Oz Show.